Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. Welcome everyone. Let's wait for people to tune in. I'll take just a few minutes to shout out this stream on the Telegram course channel. Welcome everyone to this live stream. Hope you're having a magnificent and most importantly prosperous day. Hey Anas, welcome to the stream. Happy to see you. And it's an earlier stream, so we're 1 hour earlier than usual. So let's see if that's better. Let's see if that works better for you guys. But yeah, I had time to come on earlier, so I wanted to try that out. And I'm usually a huge night owl, so it's still 10:38 p.m. for me. It's still kind of late. And I just pinned my classic message, which is just my free course, the Discord and Telegram, so the newcomers can join, or if you already haven't, you can join those free resources, which are completely free, and you guys can talk to me in Discord. We have been talking literally all day to community members. I've been on Discord the entire day, and it's fun there, guys. It's fun. We do need more people though. It's just 150 members as of now, but we will grow, and the YouTube channel is performing very well. We're doing daily streams, so check out the Discord, guys. Check it out. We're gonna be looking for some new coins, and there is one coin in particular that I think I'm going to ape in on this stream, which is having a relaunch, and this coin's name is Viagra Foes. So we're going to recheck that again because I think it's a good project. I will ape into this coin on this stream, and maybe some other coins we're going to see. And I'm only aping into slow mooners or second waivers, and not really the first waivers. Welcome everyone. Welcome Isaac. Not sure how to pronounce your name. Welcome Orlando. Welcome everyone. Explain slippage to me on forum. So slippage usually works. So for example, if the default slippage on forum is 20%, it means that if the coin goes up 20% or down 20% since the time that you inserted the transaction, and it takes time to go through. So if it fluctuates 20% up or down, the transaction will fail, so it won't go through. So you want to make sure that the slippage is usually higher, like 45%, for example. This is my slippage, for example, 45%, because I do want the transactions to go through. But you might want to have a 20% slippage if you want to have a safety net and if you don't want to have volatility, because that will protect you from getting into volatile coins. Because you can get into a transaction that goes up 20% and you're buying 20% higher. So it depends on what you want to do. It can also be a safety net, but I personally prefer to have it higher because then transactions go through each time. Welcome Nash, happy to have you guys here. And yeah guys, we're gonna be looking at some coins, and the first coin I'm going to check out is this one, which we already checked out before, but it's now a relaunch. So this Viagra Falls coin had a relaunch. It's now a new token. The developer decided to restart the chart, restart the project. They still have the website, the Telegram, but it's just a new coin. Yeah, 8% is slightly low slippage, but if you prefer to have low volatile coins, if you prefer to have this safety net, for sure you can have an 8% slippage. And when you trade slow moonies, you don't really need it high. But slippage, you just gotta try it out for yourself, guys. It's really something custom to your preference. I have a question. A guy said that a coin had 20 sniper wallets. I thought it looked good. Highest percent was 1.7 and total percent owned of 10 holders was under 20. How can I tell that there is sniper wallets? So usually if you want to check for sniper wallets, you want to make sure that the wallets have different percentages. So sometimes you can tell that there are weird wallets when they all have the same percentage. And that's not usually the case when it comes to PUMP.FUN coins. That's usually the case when it comes to Radium coins. So you need to go to soulscan.io, you paste the token's address, and you look at the top 10, top 20 holders, and if they have the same percentage, it's most likely something sketchy. So you can identify it that way. Make sure the wallets all have proper distribution at not the same amounts. Welcome, Sergey. Happy to have you all guys here. And we're going to be taking a look at this coin first, which is having a relaunch. And I want to ape into this coin because I do think it's a good one. We have already rechecked it before. I mean, we have seen it in the previous stream. And the DEX is prepaid here. As you can see, there is proof shown. That's $300 invested. They have some kind of episode series. The website looked pretty good in this coin. And that's supposed to be the developer. So he's showing his face. And there are moderators who are really good in my opinion. They're kind of active. There is voice chat going on even though there is no people. There is the developer, as we can see, and he's active and he seems to be passionate about the project. And it's actually 1 week old, so he hasn't yet given up at all. And he's still pushing. And that's what I really like about this specific coin, about this project. I'm going to recheck the website again. It did look kind of good. They have this video, which we are not going to check, since you guys get ear raped. I have really loud internal microphone or whatever we call it. There is this kind of a meme video, I think. Maybe it's a game. Community love. I love this part. As you can see, guys, it looks really nice. Pays attention to the community. Meme collection. And this looks great. High quality images, as you can see. A big variety. Lots of hard work and effort put in. First episode from 5 episode series. The Niagara Revelation. And there is a video, some kind of a series. So this looks really good to me. This as well looks kind of cool, high quality. Game plan, liquidity pool, tokens burned, all of that. The plan, the roadmap pretty much. Also marketing wallet. But I think he's taking this project very seriously. So I am going to put in some so. It clearly is a slow mooner. It clearly is a slow mooner. So let me now select this. It's kind of hard on MacBook. Still not used to it really. But yeah, this coin is holding well. As you can see, it's hovering at about $10k in market cap level. It already peaked at 20k, but I do think that this sooner or later, in days of time, will reach highs of like 30k, 40k. So it could be an easy 2 to 3x, for example, and I'm all for it. I think this looks really great. And let me take out the Trojan. And we are going to buy some in Trojan bot. Welcome everyone to this live stream. We are streaming a bit earlier today and happy to have all of you here. Yeah, the project certainly sounds bullish. You guys certainly do your own research. So this is not financial advice, no nothing. But yeah, I'm going to put just 0.5 so into this project. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can make some nice profits, and this is clearly a slow mooner, so it's relatively safe entry. And if it dips down or something, I'm happy to buy more. So I'm never putting my initial, full position in one go. I usually think that you should DCA into a coin. So in case it dips, you can put in more. So never put in full position at once. And I'm going to deposit some more if this coin happens to go down to like 10k level, for example. So you guys you also should do DCAing. dollar cost averaging, so you get a nice entry at a safe entry. And usually you can do so in free transactions, for example. When it comes to slow mooners, it's really convenient. If you're trading the first wave, you should put all of your position that you want to have. For example, you want to put 1 SOL into a first waiver, then of course you should put in the full amount because first waivers move so much. But slow mooners you can DCA, which I really like. Chosen or Photon, which is better? I think both are good. Photon certainly is good for the charts because it's 5 to 10 seconds faster than DEX screener, and you can also pick 1 second candles from Photon, which is extremely helpful if you're trading because it's really time sensitive. To get a nice entry and exit, you really need 1 second candles. And you can also select market cap because here you can't. Here you're looking at those random numbers, and as we can see right now, the coin is at 931, which actually is 13k. So it really doesn't make any sense, So you got to look at the market cap, and that's why Photon is amazing, but Trojan is good for its features. It has the best features, and Photon does not have those features. Also a good referral program as well. Like Photon should have an airdrop coming soon, own coin, but Trojan has a good referral system as well, if you're interested in that, and you can save on fees if you refer friends or community. So I think Trojan really is good. And we're gonna be looking at some new coins. Hopefully we can find some more slow mooners and perhaps ape into them. Nick versus Tommy. I'm going to tell you guys, I prefer Tommy over Nick because I myself watch Tommy literally every single video, every single live stream, and I'm really waiting for every single piece of content that he posts. Like, I'm myself a big fan of Tommy. He is literally number 1, so there is no debate. I'm happy to be number 2 or number 3. Certainly Tommy is number 1, like, that's for sure. And I'm happy that Tommy is number 1. He's a great guy. This coin has a really weird pattern, as we can see just from the chart, double top, and it's not really a slow mooner, but holder distribution does look great. So that is nice at least. And there is a DEX screener preparing to pay the DEX, so we should check whether it's paid yet, because this message was sent quite a while ago, 30 minutes ago, and there is also a voice chat and burns, which is really good sign. It's like triple bullish sign right now. Voice chat, preparing DEX, and burns. So this coin, even though not a slow mooner, it is exciting. And as we can see, guys, the developer cheated and most likely didn't proceed with his promises, but it's a CTO. So let's check it out still. Let's check it out. Lots of messages, so there certainly is a community for sure. And they did manage to do something here. It's at least not down back to 5k. It's still at almost 20k. So that is nice. But Telegram, we need to get it from here somewhere. Yeah, hopefully there is a website as well. And this coin is with something, right? So it's kind of in the current trend. So it's following the current trend. So that is nice. 83 members. Let's join the group. 20 voice chat participants. If it's a CTO, that's very good. And people are talking here as well, which I like right away. Is DEX paid? That's a good question. And hopefully the DEX is paid, because that's really important. And this Viagra coin had DEX prepaid and it's currently at $13k in market cap. So that's what I really like. The sooner the better. The sooner the better. If a coin has a prepaid DEX at 10k or 20k, I mean 10k or 15k, that's extremely bullish. That's extremely bullish. And people are really talking here. But I can't see any pinned messages about the DEX. Pay DEX to engage more people. Yeah, DEX isn't paid as it seems, as it looks. And they just logs the chat to do some raids, which is very nice. That also works. Training the community. So I do like this token. It is a CTO and it's currently at $14k, and the chart doesn't look that great. But if you can buy the dip For example, let me take a look at this level, which would be about 7k, and if the volume is still there, I would certainly be looking at this coin. If the volume kicks in, that could be really, really nice in my opinion. As you can see, it's the support level, so there is room to come down for sure, even though it's dip right now, but I do think it's kind of risky. But the community clearly is really, really active when it comes to that coin. Which strategy do you recommend if I'm starting with 0.5 SOL capital? Well, first of all, I recommend you to start with mental trading. I'm not sure what other people call it, but start with no budget. Start by tracking your trades, by tracking your entries and exits, hypothetical ones, and when you have a nice track record, when you win more than you lose, then put in some real money. But if you put some real money right away, you are going to lose, because your first focus should be not profitability, not profit, but actually knowledge and experience. That is the priority. And profit will come as long as you have knowledge. So start with no budget. But if you do start with a budget, go for slow mooners. This coin is having its first wave, but it is moving slow. But it's at 30k, you know, it's very high up. 30k is very high up, and the volume died at some point, and now it's only coming back. Distribution doesn't look too good either. In fact, it looks terrible. As you can see, 10 holders own each 5%. So there is more than 50% owned by just 10 holders. And as you can see, other people own nothing. So this really is clearly a cabal coin. This is actually a rug, and it's barely identifiable. This one kind of is hard to identify, but if top 10 own more than 50%, that is deadly. So certainly we're closing that coin, because you're just asking to get rugged if you are looking at this token. But we do have a bunch of new tokens here. This one already is dead. And yeah, that's the case for new coins. That's really how they work. This coin, I'm not sure if this is an original name, but we're going to check it out regardless. It does have some volume. There is not too much volume, but there is volume. But this again doesn't look too great. There are many top 5 holders owning a lot. Volume is kind of there. I'm going to check out the website still. And there is some kind of interesting thing here. And it does look average, kind of. It does look average, not too great, but it's some effort still. So we are going to take a look at the Telegram as well. And maybe it's DEX prepaid, for example, which would be really, really bullish. 21 members, and there is a voice chat, which is really, really nice. Voice chat is nice. No one really is talking. We can see some people talking here and there, but nothing too much. And there is no DEX as far as I can see. We're gonna sell a bit as well. So the admin as well and the owner are going to sell to prevent bots. Interesting. Not sure what to think about that, because people will see that the developer is selling and they'll get really, really panicked up. But so far it's moving, but clearly a risky play. I'm going to keep it open though, but for me personally, it's not an ape. This one is still going down, currently at 12k, but it did have a nice community, and distribution does look very clean as well, besides one guy holding 6, but it's not a problem at all in this coin's case, and there is lots of selling pressure, unfortunately, but I'm going to keep this open. If it drops to 7k or 8k, at the support it could be a great purchase. Or Viagra coin, does it have some volume? Let's take a look. And we had a transaction, let's see if we can find it. The community is bumping up this token as well, as you can see. So really great job on that. We love to see that. And yeah, I'm not going to find my transaction here, but they are doing a nice job. And it is pumping a bit, which is very, very nice. I really like that coin. Let's see where it goes. And welcome everyone to this live stream. WIF coins are really popular right now. They're skyrocketing. Yeah, like WIF, cats and dogs, those are the trends to stay. Like, if there is no daily trends, people always come back to the classics like cats, dogs, and whiffs, and really all that, because they are like bulletproof. They have been existing for a while, everyone knows them, and they're just something in between. So when there is no trends, no narratives, that's when those classic trends come into play once again. That's when you see the surge in whiff hats, in cats, and all of those. Clearly loads of volume, but it's already dipping, which can be deadly for a new coin, which can be really, really deadly. And those guys really need to pay Dex screener as fast as they can. As soon as the coin reaches 15k, they should prepay the Dex screener like right away. Dex screener prepaid, but this most likely isn't done yet. Radiant Pool created coolest Twitter rates, so there is a roadmap, which is nice. 2 experienced developers, 3 graphic designers, 1 event organizer, future plans. So that is nice to see. They do take it seriously, it seems, but it's really dipping right now. This is the issue. But I'm going to join the Telegram still. It's a big issue, everyone is selling as you can see, and you certainly shouldn't ape at this point anymore, but perhaps it can resurrect if the volume comes back, but everyone is selling, the developer is holding, which is nice. And hopefully he doesn't sell because that will be the death of the coin. And welcome everyone, we have 28 people so far. Nice to have all of you here. "13 members, so it's clearly a bit too early. And there is only 3 people in the voice chat. There is a designer talking, and there isn't much of a community yet. Spam memes on PUMP.FUN, so they are trying to bump it up somehow, which is always nice, but it's clearly looking to die right now. So I'm going to keep it open, but you really shouldn't buy into this knife because you don't really know whether it's going to die or whether it can recover. But another bullish or bearish sign which you should look at is how quickly is the dip bought. By the way, everyone sold out, developers sold out as well, so it's clearly dead now. But you should always look at how quickly is the dip bought, because if the dip isn't bought, clearly it's going to dip more. It's really, really bearish, and that's common sense. But if the dip bounces back, like if the coin drops, it bounces back, how quickly it bounces back can be a really big bullish sign. So you want coins to bounce back as soon as possible. For example, let's say that this coin is up here and it dips right here. You want it to go as fast as possible back up, like this, like 90-degree candle. So this would be the ideal case for a token. So the faster the bounce, the better it is, the more bullish a coin is, because there are people to buy the dip. And in this coin's case, which we saw, no one was to buy the dip there. There was no community formed yet. And the developer himself knew it's going south and he sold. And it really does make sense. Like, I would sell as well at that point because there is no one, the coin is dead, you know? So yeah, it wasn't even a rock, just really a failed project, and this is another one, everyone just sold out. So we do need to find coins with bigger market caps for sure, because we are seeing some small coins, and they really don't have a long lifespan. Doxed cat, interesting. There is some kind of document, like ID or something. Distribution looks good. Developer rugged. Did he really? There is a CTO. So rocks are happening really a lot. There is a burn. And it is stolen. Apparently, as you can see, guys, this project isn't even original, which is a really big issue. So if you guys ape into a project which isn't original in terms of the name or the profile picture, that is a sign of low effort and most likely a rug, because the developer didn't even bother to come up with something new and original ideas are the most rewarding ones. So those copycats can still moon, but there is sign of rug. And you can see there was many coins called with that certain name, Doxed Cat, before. So clearly it's no-go. And if you're unsure, you can always search up for your token's name again to verify that it's actually first of its kind and legit. Soldiers of Solana, and it does look like a slow moon, which fits perfectly for us. Indicator volume, and as you can see guys, volume really subsided down, it died down, but now it's kicking back in, and the price action as well is on the uptrend. I see no Telegram though, and no website. Distribution does look good. Telegram, so we are going to join it because coin is a slow moon, and if it dips down 30% or 50%, it very well could potentially be an ape because those are way safer plays. We would also love to see a website though, and at 30k I do expect the DEX screener to be prepaid. And I see no developer token here, which might be an issue, but we are going to check the Telegram for sure. "28 subscribers, and we're going to join the group. "83 members, voice chat with 22 people, and it's a slow moon, so that is very amazing. It's a lot for a slow moon. Usually first waivers first waivers depends on how high they're up. When they're higher up, first waivers like 30k, they do have lots of activity, smaller ones don't. But for a slow moon, that's very great. That's a very active community. And they are saying A before radium. I smell a big guy loading. So it means community is bullish, and you do really want them to be bullish. So this is a big sign for us right now. They are clearly bullish, they are clearly active, which I really love to see. And buys are coming in as well. Let's check the pinned messages. Once we hit King of the Hill, we start to roll. We'll wait to break that bonding curve, and when we do, DEX will be updated. Alright. And things might go crazy. Not going to read that. Yeah, not much more interesting things, but it clearly has a very active community, and I do like this coin. We wish it to come back down though. Like at this level, anytime, it would have been an excellent purchase. And it was here at about $20k in market cap, so now it's at 33k. But at 20k, you can still get a 2-3x pretty safe one if it goes to radium, for example. So I would really look for this coin to come back down to about 20k level, but it's certainly high up now. But it is a great coin. I do like this coin for sure, and I wish the DEX to be prepaid as well. That would be huge. But they're planning to do it. Join the voice chat. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on the coin, whether it's interesting or not. In the voice chat, usually people are really silent actually, and there is nothing really happening. This coin, by the way, has been live for like 5 days. Can I use Trojan bot trade PUMP.FUN coins? Yeah, of course. I actually used Trojan to get an entry to one of the coins in the beginning of this live stream. So Trojan is very good. Or Photon, so use those two options. Can you make money targeting only 10% increase maximum on any position? Well, the thing with that is going to be that if you only aim for 10% increase in every position, in every coin that you join, the thing is going to be that one rug will wipe out all of your profits. So that could be a great strategy, assuming that you will never get rugged, but it's part of the game, so you will get rugged and your profits are going to be wiped out, and that's why you should always aim for at least 2x. So 10% increase is too low. This is too low profits to take. Even though it does sound good, like stock market average increase in a year is like 10% or something, 8%. So in a few minutes, in a one trade, 10% is good, but you will get shocked along the way on the journey. So it should take 2x profits at least. That's the way to go, and you're able to do so consistently. So don't aim for 50x, don't aim for 100x. Aim for 2 to 3x. You can do so consistently. Now here's the DEX is prepaid, developer is in the voice chat, and it's been live for about an entire week, and we have seen this coin before, but again, it's really doing nothing because it's not really moving up or down for 5 days. So it's a slow mooner, but this is a type of slow mooner in which you don't really want to ape, unfortunately. So pay attention to the chart. The chart doesn't look that good. Even though it is slow mooner, the DEX is prepaid, and this potentially, I do think, could go to Radium if the developer doesn't sell, and he's still holding after a week. But you're freezing your funds for maybe the next 5 days, which in my opinion really isn't that optimal. If you can ape into a coin which can give returns, during the same day, this would be way better. This coin micro buy, and you can check the chart. Really unhealthy. What is this pattern? Like pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and dump, and really dead in terms of the volume, and the chart looks really horrendous. Really horrendous chart. First wave, but it's dipping, and by the way, when coins dip, this is the point where you should take a look how fast they bounce. So right now, for example, this coin had a 25% bounce increase, which is nice. So this might be a bullish sign for sure, but overall trend for sure to the downside because it's so high up and most of those coins won't hit radium, especially those random memes like ride wife. In my opinion, do not really stand out. So really, I think this coin has hit its limit. And even if it bounces, I still wouldn't buy this coin. It's really high up, and risk to reward isn't really worth it. This is another cat with no socials, and top 5 people do own plenty. And there is volume, but I'm skipping this coin. Is the developer had some sort of a stake here? I saw that before, but he's now he's not in top 20 anymore. But yeah, I'm going to skip this coin. It's a cat, and first waiver. If it's a cat slow mooner, that is cool. Any slow mooner is cool, no matter what is the meme. But if it's cat first waiver, it's a no-go. At least for me. Developer 6%. Distribution looks decent. Volume looks pretty good. It's a dog first waiver though, at 20k. And nothing special here in my opinion. The website really is average. The volume is there. Let's take a look at the indicator. It's clearly there. What about the Telegram? If DEX is prepaid, that could be good. Still coins like this can go to Radium if DEX is prepaid, but those types of coins usually don't have DEX is prepaid. It's usually the people, the developers who are taking the project seriously, which is slow mooners. So they really have DEX is prepaid, but first waivers oftentimes don't, most of the times don't. And there are people in the voice chat, but DEX, there is a burn, banner, but there is no DEX. I'm clearly going to skip this one. And welcome everyone to this live stream. Happy to have all of you here, guys. And let's keep looking for gems. This is a trend. WeFat is always a trend. At the moment it is at least. And it's a slow mooning first waiver, and that is completely acceptable. There isn't this pump and dump cutoff movement. It's a slow and steady upstairs, and the volume is downtrending though. Distribution does look actually a little bit problematic, like top 5 people own 25%, but it's acceptable still. There is volume clearly, it's sufficient, but it's a bit high up at 20k. The website really is average, doesn't stand out. I'm going to skip this one for sure. And we saw a wallet coin, by the way, do like a 2x, and this was like utility play. Billy wallet, as you can see, and we noticed this coin during our previous stream yesterday at like this point or somewhere. It did do like 2x or something. It's now down, but it was clearly slow mooning extremely well, and this pattern really is perfect. So could have been a nice 2x play. Distribution looks perfect. It still could be a play if the developer is holding, which I can't see from here. So he might have sold out right here, which sucks to see, and now everyone is cashing out. But it was a nice play until this dump right now, which doesn't look healthy anymore. It doesn't really look healthy, unfortunately. And there is so many cats. Cats are really popping off. There is a Boden coin, which is always a trend as well. Presidential figures, Trump, Boden, always trending. No website, distribution does look great. In those coins cases, I mean, they are good to screen for the dips. It's a first waiver, but it is a slow moving first waiver. So if it dips down, could be a play. And that is why we're researching those coins as well. And DEX is paid, that's what we want to see. Not much conversation happening here. Clearly sufficient volume. So I am going to check out the Telegram. If it dips, it could be very well a play. Right now it's high up, but it could be a play. Should I buy Squid? Nick Memes, did you buy that Viagra Falls? Yeah, just 0.5 SOL. I bought 0.5 SOL of Viagra Falls. Should I buy Squid? I'm going to take a look at Squid later. Going to take a look. It's nice to see you guys talking here. That is very, very nice. We are active in the live chat. So you're talking about DEX. You're talking about Squid, Kylo. I'm going to take a look at that coin after this one. So this has a prepaid DEX. Prepaid DEX, and there is proof shown. All right. More pinned messages. No voice chat though. No voice chat. Are there people talking? And they are. Someone is fighting here, and that's what I don't want to see. Huge scam, silent leave. You don't want people to do this here. I mean, it can be true or misinformation. Regardless, it's a bad sign. So both ways, it's a red flag. And if people do this, by the way, you should be careful, because you want positive energy to be here. And if you join the Telegram and you see those messages, you see this spam, clearly it leaves me with an incredibly bad impression about that coin. So just because of that, like, I'm completely turned off, because there is no one to moderate, no one to delete his messages. Everyone who joins will see this FUD or truth, but regardless, I'm not going to take a look at this coin any further. Maybe they can have better moderation. As you can see, the coin is dipping down now from 45k back to 15k, and everyone is selling. And this guy called out a scam, so apparently he was right, as it looks like. Someone sold big, people are selling big, and this coin is going back to zero. So very, very nice to look at Telegram, to look at the thread section. And as you can see, people called out rug on this coin very, very early. Very early. It's a scam, there is no transaction ID for DEX paid. Yeah, so you always got to look at the threads. Always got to be really careful with that. Threads is incredibly helpful. And Telegram as well, so this was really, really nice. Hopefully no one aimed into that coin. This one as well is dipping, and this is going to be exciting to see, because I told 20k would be a good level for this coin, because as you can see, it held that 20k level for quite a bit, but this dump looks kind of concerning. Happened a bit too fast. And big transactions sold, big wallets sold for SO, 5.5 SO. So at this stage, you got to look at Telegram, what is happening, because perhaps there is some bad news going on, and hence there is such a big sell-off. But we're waiting for 20k dip, and we're going to see what happens to that coin. If it bounces back, if it keeps dipping, and really all of that, we're going to check out. Welcome everyone. Looks botted. Which coin do you mean? This coin doesn't really look botted to me. This does look botted, but it's community doing the hard work. And sometimes it's kind of bad because they can bait you in, but it's clearly the community doing hard work. That's what I think. And this chart does look organic to me. Does look healthy. Check cuff. We're going to check squid out first. I'm going to check your all of your recommendations. And I'm not sure which one do you refer to, squid. There are so many of them, so you do have to revert back to me about that. But if you're talking about this coin, it doesn't look good. And full transparency. Full transparency always. Let's take a look at Cuff coin. Before I go all in and lose everything, a big wallet bought this token, so I thought his previous record good, maybe this good too. Let's take a look. I mean, you shouldn't really follow big wallets or anything, that's what I think. And you shouldn't certainly go all in and lose everything. You should ape little by little, and if you're not yet knowledgeable, you should do the mental trading without any money. But I'm still not sure which coin is it, because there are so many of those cuff coins, so you do have to clarify, because I can't find it from here. It's really hard to find if coins have multiple names. Really hard to find. This one, as we can see, it's an AI picture which screams, I mean, it is a bearish sign. Not bearish, but a red flag basically. Low effort coin. It had a quick pump in one candle to like 25k, and ever since it hasn't been bullish at all. So the chart really has died out in my opinion. Still holding, but there is no volume even. There are those bumpy transactions trying to bump up this token, but no real transactions. Every now and then maybe. But still, we are going to take a look at this coin. People are talking here. This website has a game. Website goes crazy. This game is hard. So this could be exciting. This could be exciting. Lots of people talking. I just got airdrops. The team is legit. Interesting. And 3 airdrops in the voice chat. First come, first serve. Interesting. So they're doing something unique. Airdrop is legit. Join voice chat, communities vibing. Team is getting pretty sleepy. We're going to leave our bags in and get some rest. We'll be going aggressive with the buys tomorrow 2 p.m. Eastern time. So I like this because he's transparent, he's informing the community, and he's being precise here. So that I for sure very like. I like this for sure. Now the website was supposed to have some sort of a game. Click to play. Let's do it. Hopefully it's not loud for you guys. I'm not really sure how it works, but there is a game. It works. It does work, so that's good. It has some sort of utility, even though no one is going to play that game, but you're joining to make some profits. No fighting instant ban. There are rules, that is nice, because oftentimes no one is even banning those fighters, as we saw with that one Boden coin. Now we'll verify ourselves. It's ERC20 token, so it's Ethereum, and we're only going to take a look at Solana coins, unfortunately. We are keeping it tight. There is no base coins, there is no Ethereum coins that we're looking at. We're just working on Solana and PUMP.FUN and sometimes Radium. So mainly PUMP.FUN. So show me some PUMP.FUN coins if you want me to analyze them or take a look. But this voice chat has 15 participants. Certainly pretty strong. Waiting for a few members to get online. We're going to run some marketing campaign with other communities, and we'll be running macros in conjunction all day. So clearly this developer, I see, talks business and is straight to the point. I love to see that. Team is getting pretty sleepy. It's the same message, and he talks business. I really like this guy so far. It's 10 p.m. Enjoy playing. Team is getting pretty sleepy again. Pinned message. Enjoy playing the game. And this looks pretty good to me. I like this coin a lot, but it's a bit... The chart doesn't look too healthy. Ever since its first pump, it kind of looks bearish from there. So we do want to see volume to really kick in. Otherwise, even though it's a slow moon, kind of, it's just 1 day old, about to have its full first 24 hours. I would want for this specific coin to, volume to kick back in ASAP as soon as possible. Otherwise, I wouldn't enter this coin at all. But it is promising. It is promising. Developer is nice, as there is voice chat people in, and 100 plus members in the Telegram group. But the chart looks bearish, and there is no volume. So the most important things are missing. And we can see this coin right now is having its second wave probably. It's about to go for a second wave, and the volume clearly is kicking back in. So that's incredibly nice. As you can see here, guys, it's already up like 2x, and it would have to do 2x from here to reach its all-time high, which would be the resistance, of course, and it's now just 12k. So in terms of the chart, in terms of the volume's uptrend, this looks very nice. So solely judging the chart and the volume looks great. So let's look for other signs now. Hollow distribution looks very great. Developer is based. We are a community, we're not sellers. We send this to Radium straight. Developer in the voice chats sharing screen. So far so good. So far we like that coin. Banner. And there is a banner, it's simple, but nice. So far so good. It is going for a second wave very clearly. And if it reverses back down, we can stop loss very feasibly. So it still looks like a safe entry, and this website is nothing special, but it is something. So that's good. It's better than no website. Voice chat only 3 people, 36 members. So I would want the community to be bigger, of course, to do the bumping up, buys and sells. This would be certainly nice. And there is no one talking really, so it's a bit disappointing looking at the Telegram. There is a shallow voice chat participants amount, just 3 people, which is clearly not that good, but it is going for a second wave. And it looks promising just from the chart. So we are going to keep this open. You guys do your own research. None of this is financial advice. And let's take a look at our previous coins. This is sitting still at 25k. It had its dump. This one kind of is consolidating, which we don't love to see because consolidation does mean a downtrend, especially volume downtrends, which I think is doing so right now. So let's take a look. So it is actually downtrending. It did resurrect for a second, volume wave, but it's now really down. And this coin is dead, by the way. This coin clearly is dead. The developer sold, as we can see, is back to $5.7k in market cap, and it does not look healthy. Completely dead. So we're closing that coin. Certainly. This coin, Viagra Falls. You guys check out this coin. I am personally invested into this coin. It does look great to me. So do your own research. I'm actually really quickly going to get a charger for my MacBook. So wait for me, guys. Perfect. So let's now continue our search and let's look for some slow mooners. We want to find slow mooners. You need to check out Kenduino. Let's take a look at Kenduino. Hopefully it's on PUMP.FUN and not on anywhere else. And welcome everyone, guys. We have a free course pinned in the live chat, Discord, Telegram, all that. And Kenduino again. Like there are so many coins, I can't really tell which one is it. It should be the most high up one with the most replies, sure, but I can't see any. So you do have to clarify that as well for me. Which one is it? Let's take a look at this one. And this might be reversing as well. Like the first thing you see is a chart, of course, and this clearly is a cup right here. And a cup is really bullish. It's a bullish sign, bullish trend. And we can see volume more or less was always there, kind of absent from here, but now it's kicking in. That's nice. There are no socials though. That might be an issue. It's already up 70% from the dip. Distribution looks good. There is a Telegram, so I'm certainly going to join it. The chart does look promising for sure. And it is a slow moon as well. Lots of people talking in the thread section. That is very nice. Developer is based, developer is doxed. Verified on X. Interesting. But it's just 1 day old. It's about to be 1 day old in total. So it qualifies as a slow moon. 100 members, that is nice. No voice chat, already paid. So the DEX must be prepaid, which would be really nice. When DEX is prepaid, just need to get on Radium. But we do always want to see proof because people are scamming with those DEX promises and fake DEX screenshots. So it needs to be real proof, not just so there is proof. Finalized order ID, last updated. So is this today? Today's 12th of May. Should be today, should be right. DEX is prepaid. Photo, here as well. ID. Looks pretty good. There is a website as well. Going to take a look. Hopefully nothing inappropriate, because it's a kind of risky coin for YouTube live stream. But it does look extremely simple. Really an average website. But this looks good, as you can see. Pumping even more up. Nice cup, nice volume kicking in. And transactions, as you can see, are not that prosperous. They're not happening every single second, but it don't need to be. This coin just needs consistent volume. It just needs to be higher than it was here. And this is completely acceptable and completely sufficient to have a nice pump. And you can see people are stacking up. So everyone is buying, means people are bullish. Nice. But it's a bit high up, 23k. Would have been perfect to catch this coin like here. When the volume was starting to uptrend. Already here, as you can see, here you could have bought this coin. So from here you couldn't tell. You might have thought it's going to die, yes. But here, as you can see, look at those volume candles, which are hard to look at because they're so small. But you can see the volume is uptrending from this point right here. So you could have gotten into it at 15k, which would have been perfect. But it's still nice chart, nice potential still. And welcome everyone to the live stream. So let's go to DEX screener. I can see people talking about Kendo Inu. Must be something promising then. Kendo Inu. So it is an Ethereum coin. And Ethereum coins I did not want to look at really, but we can take a look at it. It's 2 months old, $40 million in market cap. And really high up. I mean, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is if you're in a position, congratulations, you made nice profits if you bought really any time here, because this clearly is a big wave. And here you should be taking your profits, but not really buying in. So I wouldn't buy in at the tops, you know. Tops are really risky to buy, obviously. And it's currently downtrending as well, as you can see, the volume as well. So if you're in a position, I would be taking profits, DCAing out. And if you want to buy in, I would wait for a retracement, of course. I would wait for a dip. I can draw my Fibonacci levels for the dip levels, but I don't think we need this at the moment. Because it's so high up, we just need to wait. You guys need to wait for weeks for it to come back down. I'm not going to examine the website or anything else. Just from the chart, it's a bit high up, but congratulations if you got in. I'm not going to review it for long. Let's take a look. He's not buying established coins. Yeah, I'm not really buying any long-term coins at the moment. Even if we are talking about I mean, WIF and Bonk, sure, you can get them, of course, but those mid-cap meme coins like Stan and all of those, I don't know, Michi, Shawkat, even Popcat, like I think they're kind of risky to hold because you're freezing your funds for weeks, and in those market conditions, you want to, stay tight with your Solana. You want to get into a trade for a few minutes, or I don't know, maybe one day when it comes to slow mooners, and you want to secure your Solana back so you can hold your Solana and nothing really else. And when the market conditions are great, when we can see volume coming back in, sure, I will be getting back into my long-term or mid-term positions, like Stan, for example, is one I've been closely looking, and I was trading it before as well. Not anymore though, I don't have any positions for mid-cap coins, but I'm going to stack up very soon when I think the time is right. So not at the moment. At the moment it's just PUMP.FUN. Just PUMP.FUN. Pixel Chump, by the way, we found it at like 12k in our yesterday's live stream, and I did not like it, so full transparency here, but it did pump to $50k in market cap even more, which is really nice. And I think what I didn't like it was clearly that it did nothing for 3 days, as you can see. It was moving up and down a little bit, but not really making any profits or losses. So kind of stable for days, and you're freezing your funds here. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't think you should ape into coins which freeze your funds for days and not really move. So it was lucky to go up. Certainly volume kicked in, as we can see from here, which is nice. But you would want to buy this coin at this level, which is hard to catch because you're not screening coins 24/7, but certainly not here actually. Even though like it's easy to talk from the back, like right now we're talking about the past, it's easy to tell, like buy here, but realistically I wouldn't have bought here. I wouldn't have. Even if, yeah, I wouldn't have bought it here. But it does have nice volume, it is up right now, and right now it's not a buy anymore. So if it retraces back to the same level, you can look at it again, re-examine, as the volume comes back in, could be a nice trade once again. This coin is kicking in, that is nice, the volume is kicking in. Welcome everyone to this live stream. Check Handsome Squid. I'm not really doing Ethereum coins at the moment. I checked one out because I was confused. I thought it's PUMP.FUN or a Solana coin. So we're sticking with Solana coins, guys. And by the way, if you are new, guys, subscribe and turn on your notifications. And this looks really, really great. I'm not sure how it's even made, but this does look like an AI, and it looks really nice to me. Looks nice. Someone is holding 8% though, which is high up. I mean, a high amount to hold. And 8% again. So 2 people are holding 8%. Developing the voice chat. Interesting. So that is a good sign for sure. And there is sufficient volume. And it's at a reasonable market cap. So 15k is perfect. If you're trading first waivers, usually the perfect market cap is around 15k. So anything below 15k, coin can die extremely quickly. Anything above 15k, like 25k and more, is going to be a bit late, You'll be having only small profits. So 15k is, in my opinion, the most optimal when it comes to the first waivers. I'm going to check out the website first. Pet Wars. What is Pet Wars? Pet battle game where you can collect, train and battle your pets against other players. Collect pets from the wild from other players or from the shop. Train your pets, battle. And I like all of this aesthetic, this, this look. Looks really good in my opinion. Like some sort of dark fantasy, something, from old stories or something, gives that sort of a vibe. Create a project, create website, create socials. So this is a roadmap and this is nice. And this website is slightly better than average. It's better than average for sure. Not perfect, none of them really are, but it's a good website, that's for sure. 100 people, very, very nice, and 17 in the voice chat. And that is very good. So it's a first waiver, but it's a slow moving first waiver, and it has a nice community already. Community is pretty big. But we do want the DEX to be prepaid. Maybe we can see it from this coin, maybe not. Let's take a look. Launching soon. Nothing special here. So it was a pre-launch, as you can see here, which day for the launch. And this is good actually, because this coin had the community built even before it launched. So that makes sense now. It has a big, strong community, and it had a community even before it launched. So first waves usually have small communities, but when it comes to this one, this has a strong one because there is lots of people, and this is nice. This coin looks good to me, as long as no one sells, of course, from the developers. And if it goes down below 10k right here, I would be really hesitant to trade this coin at that point. So this is now, I think, a crucial point. As you can see, it's dipping back down to 11k, and there is some selling pressure. So if it dips down a lot below 10k, this is going to be critical. As you can see, it's at 10k. And the thing is, if it drops another 50%, it's back to the floor and it's going to die. And most likely the developer himself will lose faith and sell it as well. So we're going to see, and this is a bit concerning as well, two holders holding 8%. But other than this looks pretty good. If not for the price dip right now and for the two large holders. Check out this coin, guys, do your own research, but it looks like it's going for another wave. Can make it 2x profits here at most, so risk to reward, make sure you guys take that into consideration. This coin as well, but a quick little update, a quick re-examination when it comes to this coin. We were looking at this coin and we thought it's going for a second wave, but as we can see here, it's now not sure anymore where it wants to go. As you can see here, it's kind of stumbling, it's kind of stuck. It's now consolidating at this level, which is usually bearish sign because it has lost its momentum, kind of lost its momentum. The volume, if it starts decreasing, that's surely not going for a second wave anymore. But still, I do think the risk to reward is worth it if you like jump into this coin, like right now, or if you did so before. If it happens to go downtrend in the volume, you can clearly see it and just sell. So you would break even really. This is why second wave is pretty good. But yeah, like it might not go for a second wave. It might not go. Depends on the momentum and the volume, and it can decrease from here. So they really need to do those bump transactions right now if they want to push it. And if coins reverse from its second wave projection, you guys should take out your funds. Welcome everyone, guys. Welcome Alexandria, welcome Dar, welcome Entintos, welcome Dr. Businessman, welcome Bevito, welcome Johnny, Tniemi, Crypto, Jed, Nitz. Welcome everyone. I see lots of new people, which is magnificent. TCAT. I'm going to check out TCAT. Hopefully it's in PUMP.FUN, because we are sticking to PUMP.FUN coins only and Solana coins only. So this one, it should be this one, Trump Cat. Cat's a long-term trend, and Trump is also trend right now, but developer is holding 50%. If you're talking about this coin, I mean, it looks horrendous. I'm being honest, it's a honest analysis. We are doing only honest opinions here. And there are people talking here being bullish, which is confusing to me because developer is holding 50% and people are saying he's going to burn, but you have to trust him then, and I certainly don't. So you guys do your own research, but it clearly doesn't pass my checks. Unfortunately, it's too much to own, really. You guys are going to get rocked like this. Developer is burning at Tradium. Cat and Trump meta, yeah, it is in the meta, it is in the trend. But it looks sketchy, guys. Like, completely honest. But if you want to buy in, I guess you can, guys. Why not? If you want to. Your own research, your own responsibility here. Now this one, as you can see, already dipping down from its first wave, hit 50k, now it doesn't look bullish anymore. So clearly a dead coin. But as you can see, we can see a bunch of cats at 50k, 30k, and doing some nice numbers. And there is another trend, guys, which if you haven't figured out is pixelated memes. So we found a trend. You can see pixelated Pepe, 8-bit Trump. So pixelated profile pictures are in the trend at the moment. This one as well, as you can see. And that is going to help you to trade the narrative, to trade the trend, the meta. And I'm going to open all of those actually. Trump bit. We're going to do this sort of thing. I'm going to open a bunch of tabs at once. As you can see, this is mooning right now, but it looks sketchy. You can see this dump clearly looks deadly. So already this is not an ape for me. It's most likely the death of the token, unfortunately. So I'm going to close it, but it's in the trend. So that is nice. This one, really early and $30k in market cap, really high up. But it is combining the two trends of Trump and this pixelated profile picture. So this is nice. In terms of the meme solely, so we have only looked at the meme for now. There is no website, which is red flag, but we're going to join the Telegram still. 5 voice chat participants, 32 members. Nothing too great here. No pinned messages, no announcements, no activity from people, and the thread section is empty as well. So for me, it's not an ape for sure. Like, I'm not buying into this coin like ever, for sure. Because it's only just the meme which makes it so degenerate risky. You shouldn't only buy coins because of the meme. You should have the rational analysis of everything being a full package altogether. A nice website, nice socials, nice community, nice developer. It should all come to a nice full package and not just the meme. We're going to take a look at it later. I'm going to keep it open, but it's really degenerate and risky. And welcome everyone to this live chat, to this live stream. Subscribe, guys, with notifications, because we are streaming literally every single day. If you guys are new to PUMP.FUN, I have a free course, 30+ minutes of free beginner level content. So if you want to check that out, you can find the link from the live chat's pinned message. Also Discord, really, it's trying to get active right now. We have 150 members, and Telegram course channel as well is a nice free resource for you guys. This clearly is another trend follower and looks nice in terms of volume. The chart is dipping though, but it doesn't look deadly because it's so far back to 20k, which still looks healthy. The dip though is how much percent? The dip is 60%, which is still fine, but if a coin dips 70, 80 or 90, it's clearly dead. So crucial moment for this coin. There is lots of volume. Distribution does look fine. What about the thread section? Join the Telegram. We are going to do so right now. Official and only CTO. Developer really regretting cheating now. So developer sold out, developer cheated, rocked the coin. DEX is going to be prepaid, raising the funds as we speak, and that was 3 minutes ago. And people are sending new messages here. Really nice so far. And developers sold out. So we're going to see what the CTO is about. This has a website, really simple. As you can see, it has no domain even, just this bento whatever. They didn't even bother to pay for a subscription, which is fine, but a sign of low effort. So always those little things are still important to examine. 64 members now. No chat history. I'm going to go take a look at it again. Nope. Yeah, so I shouldn't have joined the group, I guess. Cancel, look at it from the web. Can't. Alright, so we can't take a look at it anymore. We'll try one more time to get into the Telegram. I'm in, but there is no chat history, unfortunately. But it's a bit high up to buy in. That is the only issue here. And CTOs can be lucrative. They have been working. Like today I've seen a bunch of CTOs performing very great. If a community is willing to bump up the token once again, then why not? but they're saying the DEX is going to be prepaid, so I would wait for that for sure. Wait for the DEX to be prepaid. And this one, by the way, has huge volatility, and I didn't like this coin, as I told you guys, and you can see it's dumping down very heavily at the moment, very heavily. $14K in market cap now, so clearly a huge dump, and this doesn't look healthy. Let's see how much it dumped down. 60%, which is a lot. About to die, really, about to die. Looking at our other coins, welcome everyone. And this one, as I told you guys, I told you right here at this point that it's reversing from its second wave. So it's not going for a second wave. And as you can see, it's now completely broke. It now has completely broken down the pattern. So it's not anymore going for a second wave, as I told you at this stage. So always you can take out your position even if things go south when it comes to second waves. So this doesn't look healthy anymore. I'm actually going to close the coin. It's back to $6K in market cap, or 8K. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to close that coin. This one really doing nothing, but it's a slow mooner. This one as well, really silent. And this doesn't really have a healthy pattern, as you can see. Doing nothing, even though it's a first waiver at 10K, had two very deftly dips in volume, which look really bad. And, you know, just doesn't look great. Just doesn't look great. This coin I like, guys. Check out Viagra Falls. Check it out. And this coin clearly dipping down and doesn't look healthy. Doesn't look healthy because it was at $50K in market cap. It has now dipped like 75%. No longer healthy. 75%. I'm going to close this coin. No longer healthy. This as well, look at this dip. It's now dipped down as well. 75%. No longer healthy. Definitely move. Back to 10K. Too low. Going to die. Really just going to die. Already dead actually. And welcome everyone. This is a scam coin you're looking at right now. Yeah, we're looking at a bunch of scam coins, like majority of them are. I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but the last two coins, scams for sure. Scams for sure. Scams for sure. I lost 2 Solana for that, for more than 100 rug pulls. Yeah, you should always look at slow mooners, guys, not the first waivers. If you want to avoid getting rugged, if you stop looking at first waivers, and if you transition into trading second waivers and slow mooners, is going to be way better for rug pulls, because you will get rug pulled less, and it is going to be way more safer. It will be less volatile, and you can also hold those coins for longer, for hours, for days, and you can also set your stop loss as well. So very nice. Kenduino is not a scam. Yeah, I mean, I just looked at this coin for a few minutes and I don't think it's a scam. I don't think it's a scam. This one, pixelated Michi, now really back down, deadly, really dead as the moment. Head of memes, I think this one could be, I mean, this is a great meme, but as you can see, so high up already. But I think this is a very creative idea, and creative ideas do get rewarded. As you can see, it's the width hat, and they have the top memes inside the hat, as you can see from here. There is Brad, there is, I don't know, is it Trump, Bowden? You can see Wojak, so many memes, Pepe, Doge with so many coins in this hat. Looks like a great meme. Yeah, you can see here, guys, as well. The meme is good, but too much supply. But yes, the meme is good, so people do agree with that. But it's high up, and it's now down. So that is an issue. Welcome everyone to this live stream. If you are new, subscribe with notifications. That would be amazing, so you don't miss any live streams, which are yet to come every single day. This coin is in the trend, pixelated Pepe, but the volume is clearly downtrending. Distribution does look good. People are talking here. That is nice. That is nice. Website. There is no website. That is bad. That is red flag. I'm going to join the group. And we have 84 members, which is a lot, and 30 people in the voice chat, which is incredibly high, incredibly good. So this is kind of exciting, but the chart was the only issue. Looked bearish, looked deadly. So if it can bounce back, sure, would be nice, but if not, then it can die, of course. Especially if the developer sells, which he can do anytime. Pinned messages, no DEX prepaid unfortunately, but it is a nice community here and it is bouncing back. So it has bounced back for quite a bit already, 50% bounce. So there are people to buy up this dip, which is a bullish sign. And volume, even though decreasing, is still there. So you can check out this coin, guys, at $16K in market cap. There is no website. This is a bad thing about it, and but there is an active community. DEX will be paid soon. I'm always waiting for the DEXs to be paid, because if it isn't, it's more likely to get rugged. Because DEX is $300 investment, and they're saying here is paid, so that changes things. That's another bullish sign. But we do want to see proof, which I did not see. In the Telegram at least, or on here, the developer isn't talking or making any announcements, which he should do. He should actively participate in the community. And there is a burn incoming, which would be nice. DEX ads paid. If that's true, that's pretty good. But this is too much promises without any proof. So we can screen this coin. You guys can check it out, do your own research. But I would be waiting for proof, because they have claims, but no proof. We do want to see the proof. All of our coins here are slow mooning, as you can see, and some we liked, some we didn't. So you might want to scroll back. We liked this one the most. Those other ones were just screening for fun. So just to clarify, just to mitigate any confusion, guys, and let's look for some new coins. Pixel Boron, so this has clearly dropped. Pixel Trump as well. They are both at like $50K in market cap, and clearly they're very down now. This is kind of funny meme, you know, Cheetos with dog, switch combination like with and dog, and a funny meme. That is nice. A good try, but it's already dead. But it's a good try. Dog with cat. This is a nice try meme, just from the name. You know, you can sometimes look at the meme's name, profile picture, sounds good, but always examine for the signs. And I can't see socials here, just the Telegram, which is not too good. Distribution is good though. Developer has a banner ready, which is really simple, but a banner is a nice sign. Developer seems based in Telegram, and there is a burn which happened, and there is proof shown. So that is nice. And burns are great because it's proof that the developer is transparent and is creating demand for the token. So it's good for the token. And this token is pumping, but no website, which we do want them to create as soon as possible if they want to go to Radium. Because if you go to Radium without a website, then who is going to buy the token, you know? People are examining the coins for bullish signs, for activity. How active are they on socials? And there isn't even a Twitter, you know? Isn't even a Twitter. Another burn done. Maybe DEX is prepaid. I'm going to burn. DEX banner is ready. 14 in the voice chat, which is pretty good. 36 people. So it's an uncertain coin. And when you're uncertain, you really shouldn't rush into a trade until you're 100% certain. So here Arlie would just wait in this coin's case. You know, for the DEX screener, as always, and for the website, because so important and so simple. No website, I mean, even something is better than no website, even if it's a really horrendous website. So it would be another bullish sign added to the list. So got to wait. Happy birthday, Pepe. Already died, already died. Trump's mom, this is certainly a trend. Trump is a trend. But look at this. Weird candles, pump, dump, weird, no volume, another pump. So clearly this is some sort of a rug. And look at this horrendous holder distribution. Top 10 people holding 50%. Clearly a rug pull. And by the way, guys, just from this here, I think it's pretty clear that this is cabal. As you can see, they are being extremely bullish on this weird coin with those classic spammy messages. If someone just says, wow, keep buying, wow, it clearly looks unorganic. So from here, I conclude that this also is a cabal coin. So you should always look at the threads for fakes as well. This clearly is fake. You can see seconds apart as well, which makes it look even more sketchy. And they're being weirdly bullish for no reason, like go go go, easy radium, just spamming this classic slang, sending hard AF, and let's freaking go, really just spamming those things for no reason, and there is no real information or conversations. I think it's completely fake. Just looking at this, really a fake coin, and it's at $30 in market cap as well. This is horrendous. And you can see those weird big transactions as well. 3 SOL each. And why would anyone buy into this coin for 3 SOL each if the distribution is so bad? Top 10 are holding 50%. This is certainly not an ape. Certainly not an ape. Maybe I'm fighting the coin too much, but it's clearly a rug pull in my opinion. Clearly a rug pull. And this is all honest analysis always. This one is also a Trump coin, but from the chart, you guys know now that it doesn't look healthy. Like, what is this move? It's like lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. You want this to be in the opposite direction. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It's clearly, you can see it's stairs to the downside. Clearly a bearish trend. Not attractive coin. Really not attractive chart. Not a coin, not the coin, but the chart. Sophie Cat coin, first waiver, and it's most likely already there, but it is funny. The meme is funny, but it's already dying down. So going to close it, unfortunately. Let's check out the King of the Hill, because why not? You can always spot trends from here and learn what is trending at the moment. Clearly lots of volume. Yeah, I'm not going to look into it further, but we do want to find some slow mooness at the moment. This one again, weird chart. Look at this here, look at this pump, and look at this. Clearly unorganic, looks weird. You can see there is no volume, then there is surge in volume, no volume, surge in volume, and no volume once again. Clearly extremely sketchy, and top 10 are holding more than 50%. So they're holding like 60% or 70%, which is extremely bad. Problematic. Shouldn't ape into that coin. This, by the way, looks like it's still slow mooning. This did a 2x since our previous yesterday's live stream. We spotted it at this level. It did go for a 2x, but it had a sketchy dump here. So do your own research. But this coin I can clearly see is still bumping, still alive, and still pushing. This coin now is making some moves. So finally it has gone to the upside and the volume kicked back in. As you can see, we were looking at it before. The volume has now reversed and the chart, the price action is following. So 2x from this, but I wouldn't have bought it. So again, full transparency, because it was consolidating here. Look at this double top and kind of weird downtrend, this double volume downtrend as well. So I think it's lucky that this coin went up. Really lucky uptrend, but nice. I mean, it has hope now. It has now resurrected. So we can now re-examine. This coin has some potential now. Clearly, because the volume now is there. The volume kicked back in and life is in this coin again. But I'm going to close it. Still not bullish on it really, but it's not there at least. It's not really dead. welcome everyone to this live stream. Subscribe with notifications so you guys don't miss live streams to come. We're streaming literally every single day. We have a free course in this live chat pinned message, 30 plus minutes of free beginner level content, as well as Discord and Telegram, also completely free, and useful resources. And I'm online all day long on Discord, so if you want to talk to me, if you want to ask some questions off the stream, I'm always there all day long. We're talking to community on Discord. And this coin clearly is a slow mooner, but it's not really doing anything in terms of its price action. And the profile picture really is AI, as it seems. Or it looks like high quality, but I don't know if it's handmade, you know. And my device actually died, so I do have to take out my phone to open the live chat. Live chat. NPHV coin making a comeback. So which one is it? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we've seen this coin before. I think that it opened even somewhere here, where I might have closed it as well. But yeah, I thought it's going to die, but it's now reversing, which is nice. How much has it gained from the bottom, from its dip? And it's up now 155%, 175, 180 now actually. So this is big gains, very, very nice so far. But now it's again too late to buy at 40k. It's too late to buy now again, unfortunately. But the volume clearly has kicked back in. Let's take a look at the volume indicator. And it's still kind of shallow, as you can see. I mean, it now just started to be shallow. It was really nice before, but those last 3 waves, as you can see, are really, really small in terms of volume, and it's high up. So if you caught the dip, nice, but it's risky to catch those knives, because clearly this was a knife, kind of a dip, because this also here was a dip at this level, but the dip kept dipping. So if you bought here at a dip down below, you panic sold probably, and then it went back up and you got no gains. So if you bought here this dip, went down, went up now, still you're barely profitable. So it's really hard to time the perfect dip, and it's risky to buy the knives. So this is the problematic part about this, but you got to look at the volume, which was there at the time of the dip. So could have been a great entry, but a risky one nevertheless. So talking back to it, looks like a nice dip, perfect opportunity to buy in, but hard to know if it's going to die, if it's going to reverse. So not really regretting anything. You can't ever regret, you know, selling early or not getting into a coin. You should always get regret out of your mind. We are going to keep this open now though. So we're going to keep that open. This coin, just a random number, already dead. You know, something degen is sometimes nice. And this is a cartoon show. Pretty popular it should be. And it's not $10 in market cap. The holder distribution does look a bit high. And it's very, very new. So it makes it extremely risky. But let's explore still. Step brothers, they embark on a crypto adventure in the volatile world of Memecoin trading. Strive to protect the market from fraud spreaders who aim to manipulate prices for their own gain. So this is a nice goal, a nice description how to buy. Always nice to have this, of course, but it's an average website and it's early for this coin, which makes it risky, but it's already up 50%, as you can see, in what, like 10 seconds. But it's still very risky. Like, I wouldn't trade those first waivers. I don't trade first waivers. If you want to have an example what coins I trade, coins like this, slow mooners over time, which are safer than this volatility. But I'm going to join the Telegram to check out the community. This was the wrong link, but we're joining now. And thank you everyone for being here. Really happy to have you all here. It has been a really nice stream for like 1 hour 30 minutes so far. And there is only 13 members, no voice chat, which is not that great, but it's pumping. We're going to keep this coin open, see what's up with it, where it's going to go, but not an ape for me, especially the tops. The issue is first waves is you are most likely buying the top if you're trading the first wave, which makes it even more risky. It goes down from here, you're losing money right away. There is no safety net at all, which is really, really bad, especially when it's volatile. It's good for gains, but it also means that the coins go down just as quick as they go up. So they're fast movers. And buying the top really isn't an optimal entry. So the most risky thing you can do, really, buying the tops. And it's hard to trade first waves, buying the dip, because you don't know if it's going to die or dip. And you don't even know when is the perfect dip. You can't really analyze them with any TA, really. You can look at support and resistance flips. You can look at psychological levels, sure, and you should, but those coins at low market caps follow their own patterns, And females are trending and has a nice costume, I guess. And she's kind of famous, right? Sweeney, some sort of an actor or someone. I'm not really sure. But this coin has no volume. So no volume, we don't want it. As simple as that. Doge Mom. Already dipping, but dips are, they're a sign whether bullish or bearish, depending on how fast they bounce or don't. But there is lots of volume and selling pressure, so it can be really deadly. Always, they can just die down in seconds. Website looks horrendous. Really nothing special at all. And there are people talking, but not too many. And I don't like this coin at all. High up, no website. The meme, I don't know, it's kind of, it's Doge Mom, but not really anything special. Nothing really special. This coin is still pumping. This coin had a nice reverse. Now at $45K in market cap. Very, very nice. But actually, guys, I'm going to end this live stream here. We spotted some very nice coins and we can't find many more, unfortunately. So I'm going to end this live. But thank you all for being here. We're going live again tomorrow. And guys, check out the free course. 30+ minutes of completely free beginner level content. Also Discord, I'm active there all day. Telegram course channel, we're dropping coin calls there. And just subscribe, guys. Like this live stream and turn on your notifications. And I wish you guys all a magnificent, prosperous day and see you in the next live stream. Have a great day from Nick Memes.